Welcome back, guys, and welcome to your December 11th, 2020 Smackdown, Friday Night Smackdown review. And, as you're going to see in the thumbnail, we got the Roman Reigns show again still. He's the head of the table still. I'm going to cut right straight to the point. Jey Uso, he rolls up on Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman backstage and asks Roman if he's good. He says he's great, and he says that they're good because if you saw last week, Roman Reigns beat the shit out of Jey Uso. He fucking beat him with chairs, so that was interesting. And Reigns says that they should be because of him, and but before this, Paul Heyman was handing Roman Reigns his Universal Championship backstage. And so that was that. Then you had Kevin Owens make his entrance. Jey Uso asked him to let him get him. And then he does. And then Kevin Owens he fucking brings tables, ladders, and chairs into the ring. So he brings like 2 chairs, a ladder, and a table. And then Kevin Owens starts on a tangent, and he's essentially like, you use your family, and then I have my family, but my family is not in the business, so they can only watch me, but I have my friends. And then he started talking about the tables, ladders, and chairs. Tables, this, blah, blah, blah. Ladders, this, blah, 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 blah. And then chairs, blah, 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 blah. And then, so he's climbing up the ladder, doing his fucking promo. And then Jey Uso gets him from behind with a chair, hurts his fucking like ankle or leg or some shit. Probably leg, probably ankle. And then Kevin Owens starts beating him up. He starts returning this shit, and Kevin Owens does a pop-up powerbomb on Jey Uso and puts him through the table. So it was good to see Kevin Owens use the pop-up powerbomb again. It's great to see that back because I missed that. He should be using that finisher because that's unique to him. So then you have Roman Reigns. And this is weird too because this was like, I think this wasn't even in the second hour. And this was it. Roman Reigns wasn't even in the fucking main event this time. So then Roman Reigns comes out with Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns is about to give the title to Paul Heyman. He's like, take it, and then Paul Heyman's like, nah, do this shit on your own terms. You were the head of the table. You were the tribal chief. Make him wait. Do this, do that. So that was pretty interesting stuff, and obviously Roman Reigns listened, and then he took the title. And basically what I'm gonna say is that this is obviously the best part of Friday Night Smackdown, where it's most consistent. Roman Reigns is the star of the show. Roman Reigns is at his fucking best right now. Roman Reigns is killing it right now. Roman Reigns is doing his best work of his entire career. Roman Reigns is the heel that we wanted to see from him. Roman Reigns is doing great work, and I look forward to every Friday Night Smackdown for him. It is legit the Roman Reigns show. Anything on this show, you have I'm gonna go through the rest of the show. Maybe you care about Sasha Banks, Carmella, but that's about it. Even then, that's about it. Like, you can't be giving a shit about Otis, and I know you don't care, but this 100% you give a shit about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is just he's just killing it. So that was that. And he didn't even, so then, not only that, then, Kevin Owens is backstage, and he's looking for Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns, and this is a good part too, I can't believe that I didn't even see that I wasn't even going to talk about it, I almost missed it. Roman Reigns shows up and beats Kevin Owens down, and he speaks into the camera, and he's talking to Kevin Owens' wife and Kevin Owens' kids, telling them that I am the head of the table, and you need to talk to your father, to your husband, before Roman Reigns takes the food off of their table. And he beats the shit out of them. And you know, especially if you heard the rumors, but even before the WrestleMania rumors, you would know that Kevin Owens is not winning. As much as we all love Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns is going to be a long-time champion. And so Roman Reigns is going to probably be facing, unfortunately, Goldberg at WrestleMania. So he's going to have the title. And I love that shit because Roman Reigns is doing his best work. But Kevin Owens, unfortunately, is not going to win the title. But it is what it is. This is a feud. I don't know what else to say, but other than Roman Reigns is doing his best fucking work. So the other thing that you would probably care about is what I mentioned, but the show started off with a contract signing for the Smackdown Women's Championship, and so essentially, Sasha Banks made her entrance. Then you had, obviously, Adam Pearce. He's in the ring with the table to host a contract signing. And it didn't have the contract, nor was Carmella there. And so Sasha Banks like, what the fuck? And then you see Carmella backstage. And Carmella is in the dressing room. And she's talking on the Tron. And she signed the contract, and she had the contract hand delivered by her familiar, whatever the fuck it's called, messenger boy, whatever the fuck this guy is, and she gives it to the man, and this dude brings it to the ring, and Sasha Banks essentially signs it. And essentially, this sets up the match later on tonight, the main event. And we're going to skip to the main event right now. And so, and this was like, it was like a 30-minute match, essentially. But Carmella versus Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship. This is probably definitely going to be extended to TLC. And essentially, you knew that Carmella was being protected. And she might even be protected as TLC. Because, I mean, I don't see Carmella losing clean or whatever the fuck, because they're building her up this big. Carmella's getting a big push. That's essentially what it is. But throughout the match, the dude, the new guy, whoever the fuck he is to her, he drags Sasha Banks, but there's no disqualification. And then Sasha Banks is pissed and starts beating up the shit out of Carmella, and then she doesn't stop, so this turns into a disqualification, and Carmella wins. And then after the match, Sasha Banks beats the holy shit out of Sasha Banks. And then there's like, because there was a champagne thing in case Carmella won for celebration, but that never happened. So, but she used that shit on Sasha Banks, and she beat the holy shit out of her. So, that was that. We're probably getting that at TLC. Rest of the show, I mean, you had Street Profits backstage, and they take to the issue the idea that they're just funny guys. And I mean, who gives a shit? I mean, Jesus Christ, you just, like, their women's division is so bad. You don't, their women's division, holy shit, I don't know. Their men's tag division is just fucking horrible. Even that is just fucking horrible. Dolph Ziggler versus Montez Ford, essentially, I can't believe it. So, they're basically doing what they're doing on Raw. Singles matches with the tag teams until TLC. So, Dolph Ziggler versus Montez Ford. I can't believe Dolph Ziggler beat Montez Ford. Then you're probably going to have, what's his face? Angelo Dawkins versus Bobby Roode next week. But unfortunately, Angelo Dawkins is probably going to win. Even though it should have been Dolph Ziggler loses and Bobby Roode wins. But of course, this company fucking hates Bobby Roode, and I fucking hate Dolph Ziggler right now. It's just so bad. I just don't get it. So, whatever. whatever at this fucking point. There's a segment backstage where Sami Zayn is complaining about lack of merchandise, and then Big E rolls up. And Big E's like with like, I don't even know who the fuck. He's with like Tamina and a bunch of fucking faces, Kalisto, and I don't know, they're just like fucking shaming Sami Zayn. Like, who cares? Who cares? There's a Sami Zayn versus Big E match. Big E with his new entrance with the chalk or whatever fuck it, white powder. And so Big E versus Sami Zayn, and this is probably going to be extended to TLC as well. And obviously we love to see Big E in a singles role, but he gets counted out, and Sami Zayn sneaks away. He grabbed his foot and until Big E held Sami Zayn's foot, and then Sami Zayn managed to escape, and Big E got counted out. That's essentially how it was. Big E is doing that. Sami Zayn is doing that crafty snake E heel roll. So it is what it is. Bayley cuts a promo, and for some reason, she's still wearing a captain armband. Like, she still thinks she's a captain. The Survivor Series is over. And Bayley cuts a promo, and she was wishing Carmella luck. And Bianca Belair came, and whatever. She came, and then they essentially was like Carmella talking shit about Bayley. And like, that was it. I mean, you know this is setting up for a Bayley versus Bianca Belair match. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. I just, so there's a video package. So before this was the KO Roman Reigns stuff. There's a video package setting up a tag team match with Billie Kay. And who is her partner? It's fucking Natalya, bro. So the Riot Squad, obviously, it's not Sarah Logan because she's pregnant. So it's obviously Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott versus Billie Kay and Natalya. This is what I don't get. Like, people shit on a 3-hour show because there's going to be more filler. There's going to be filler or whatever fuck. But this is a 2-hour show and we're getting fucking filler. There's no need for Natalya to even be on the show. There's no need for Billie Kay to be on. I mean, whatever the fuck. But, dude, like, this is just getting ridiculous, dog. Like, I can't even fucking explain this shit anymore. Like, I just don't. Jesus Christ. Lord help me. The Riot Squad, they win. They pinned Billie Kay. They didn't even pin Natalya. So, whatever, who cares, this filler. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking complain about this shit. You know how I feel about Natalya, and you don't give a shit about the rest. Oh my God, and this is even bad, bro. So, but, oh God. There's a video package of Chad Gable training Otis, and then they're interviewed backstage. Chad Gable talks about how Otis keeps getting up when he's knocked down and shit like that. Then there was a Mario Lopez. He like cut a video promo, and he was hyped about the Sasha Banks Carmella match. And then that was it. Then it was Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura versus Chad Gable and Otis. So early on in the day, if you were on Twitter, it was and I think this show was live, so I don't know what the fuck happened. It was reported that along with Keith Lee, which I don't even want to get into that right now. I mean, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Otis, Keith Lee, Dollar Kato, and AJ Styles' bodyguard, they were sent to the PC because Vince McMahon was upset with their performance in ring. And I'm not even surprised about Otis. I could give two shits about Otis, but I'm surprised he was even on the show, honestly. I didn't even know what the fuck. I don't even know why he's on this show. Like, honestly, I just don't know. Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, they get the win. I mean, seriously, who cares? Then Chad Gable is telling Otis tonight's loss was a good learning experience, and Otis shouldn't have tagged him on such a role. And then he failed to. I mean, seriously, it's the shit Then you had a video package about last week's Baron Corbin and Buddy Murphy shit. And then Baron Corbin's backstage with Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler. So this is essentially going to be something that's permanent. And so Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake, they're going to be with Baron Corbin for the foreseeable future. And then after this, you had the Sasha Banks and Carmella match. But that was fucking it. This show, outside of Roman, this show, besides, did I say Corbin? This show, besides Roman Reigns, is essentially Raw or whatever the fuck, but you don't give a shit. So, so obviously you have Natalia, Otis, and this and that. So, I just don't care. But this show flew by quickly. Obviously the stuff with Roman Reigns is the highlight of the night. So if you guys enjoy what you saw in this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on. We're almost at 600 subs, and I'll